Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Off the Top podcast, the most unprofessional professional podcast in the YouTube space, hosted by yours truly, Zero Requiem 14. We are on episode 69 minus 10.
Jesus.
Yeah, so much. The reverb was there. But packed group today. Very packed group today. And so it's been a while since we had like this many, huh? Been definitely. But of course, let me go ahead and just introduce everybody. Gavin's back after I don't know how long.
He's back after 5 years.
In internet time, yes, it's been like 5 years. But Gavin's back. He's definitely and it's kind of a good thing that we have him on this because we do have like two things that really do involve us at least that we're probably going to be on a whole yap sesh about. but we shall see. And then of course Kevin, he is back. You're currently on the road right now, Kevin.
Why gotta rat me out, huh?
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, the phone. Well, you talking would have said it all.
They didn't know that. You could have been like, he's
got a shitty mic now.
Location.
Hey, I said on the road. I
I've been
didn't
in
say
the
where specifically. So now you're trying to out yourself.
When you're incriminating yourself again.
I mean,
do we need a prompt like Joe Budden?
Oh my god.
But Kevin, he is
The
back.
thoughts and views of this podcast, as well as its hosts, are for entertainment purposes only. I repeat.
Yeah, we
This is not real.
we definitely need to take a page out of Joe Budden's podcast at times. So,
Serious.
but
I mean, yeah.
yeah.
Who
And
was
then-
that, Jeremy?
Well, that right there is Josh, who, if you guys can see right now, he's actively cleaning up his room.
Hold up.
Wow. I'm sorry for any of y'all's ears or headphones. Like they're gonna need some new ones at the end of this.
Nice.
Probably got to get your ears checked after that. If you had that shit at max volume, they probably got a whole like surround sound system, and it's basically just like Black Canary Super and Injustice 2.
Well, I was thinking Back to the Future when he fucking rocks the fucking the beginning of the movie where he plugs into that giant ass amp and he blows it out.
Yeah, there's that too. And then last but not least, the hand himself, Mr. Trevor.
The hand? The hand? First corn, now my hand? What the fuck, dude?
We don't actively play Fortnite as much as we used to because, quite honestly, the game has been very boring. Just in general.
Yeah, it's been pretty boring.
It's been kind of whatever. You know, they can have all the updates and everything, but there's too many other things that are catching our interest right now.
Yeah, very true. But hello, everybody. It's PJ Dino. Lovely to be back.
Yep.
Sorry, my hype man. Yeah. Damn it, guys! We all start talking at the same time.
I know. This is what makes it hard to do a podcast with this many people.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm happy to be here. Let's Jeremy. Let's lead the way. Lead the way.
All right. Okay, so I think we got to start the podcast with what I always ask everyone. What has everyone been doing since the last podcast, aka just within the last week?
Here, everybody else go. I'm gonna go last.
I've gotten better at golf. My injury's healing. I'm preparing for a musical that I might not do. What else? Yeah, just things are getting better, and I'm here, and I don't need to be a individual about society anymore, and go into my cocoon of solitude and hang out with my friends.
Tell them about what we're gonna be. Tell them about what we're gonna be working on, like right after.
We're freaking working on a 5th album. What?
Yeah.
There you go. We're still waiting on that info, man. We're just gonna wait on that info, and then we will be sure to spread it all around.
Featuring amazing, talented individuals, some of which are on this show right now.
There you
It's
go.
true. So spread the good word,
Yep, there you go. Who wants to go next for this first part?
Okay, I guess I will.
Gavin.
God, I don't know.
Really bullied him. Sorry.
I don't know what the last podcast was that I was on. It's been a minute. God, what was? I don't even remember what we talked about last podcast. Anyway, yeah, the summer's been kind of crazy already. I just rounded out the last of my digital media classes. Looking to transfer to another JC to do a cinematography program in the fall. But I guess the biggest thing is that I just got back from Hawaii this week.
Hey, mahalo.
Yeah, mahalo, brother.
Mahalo.
I'm going soon too.
Yeah. Oh, but what island?
I'll get back to you on that, but I know I'm going. It's for a wedding.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
That's where I
funny.
just got back from. My brother got married.
Oh, hell
Congrats.
yeah. Congratulations.
Everyone, congratulations. Everyone give congratulations to that.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Awesome.
Very, very fun week. Way too much drinking. Still recovering. Low-key. My brain's still recovering. But it was a great. I think my my brain and my body, if you can't tell by the way I sound, I was fine, and then I got back, and I had like one night of sleep, and then like my body's like, why are we back in the city? We were just on the island. What happened? I guess just readjusting to like the hot climate. I always get sick when it gets hot. The weather change just doesn't do well with me. So
Yeah,
I'm like it almost feels like allergies, but I don't know what's going on. I don't feel like sick, but my body's just like adjusting to things. Plus, like the time change and everything. So, but no, that was a great time. We had a lot of fun. The wedding was amazing. It was at this botanical garden in Waimea Valley. It was fantastic. Rented a Harley when I was out there. It was a lot of fun. Although the day I rented it, it was a Saturday night, and it seemed like the whole island was out on the town.
I mean, on a Saturday night.
It was ridiculous. And riding the specific Harley that I rented, it sucks in the city and like city traffic. You can't lane split in Hawaii. I mean, you can, but it's not legal. So I was like, fuck it, everyone's going out. I don't really have plans, and I have this bike, and I paid money to rent it. I'm gonna use the bike. So I went on this like highway run at like 9 o'clock at night. Little did I know the section of highway that I got on has no lights on. So it's just like 9:30 in the dark. I'm like the only one out there, and I'm like, this is a little bit ominous. And I was riding out to this lookout point, and I got off the exit. And I didn't realize how like small the lookout point was, so I ended up going like past it. I was like, "Oh shit, okay, I'll just go down the next exit, like turn around and get back on the freeway." In the time that I got off the freeway and like got back on, it started raining in this section of the freeway, and I was like, "What the hell, man? It's dark, I can't see, and now it's wet. I have a t-shirt on. I'm like getting like it feels like needles. And I'm doing like 70 in the rain. It sucks." So I get to the lookout point, and then like I'm trying to charge my phone, but there's no light out there. I'm like, oh well, this is a murder spot. This is prime murder location. There's no cars out here. There's no lights out here. And then like I was trying to figure out the instructions for this this like wireless charger for my phone. And then like out of nowhere, my arm just started like burning, and I was like, I need to leave. This place is cursed.
Oh my god, what like spirit did you piss off over there?
It was so weird. It was so bizarre.
The ancient Hawaiians were pissed.
No, they must not like big twin Harleys. I don't know what happened. I was disturbing the peace with the exhaust. So I packed up everything and then went back, and I ended up parking the bike for the night. But the next day I rode out to this like natural history museum. It was super nice. They have like massive museum that has so many different areas. They have like art there and sculptures, and history of like animals and like the wars and stuff. And then they had like a completely different building that was a whole like Lego exhibit where they have all these crazy Lego dioramas. So that Sunday was really cool. And then I proceeded to Sunday night drink enough to get a group of 10 drunk. So that was
Nice.
fun.
What?
Never doing that again. That was
God.
my brain's still recovering from like a week ago from that, on top of like the weather change and like the time change. So this week has been interesting, getting reacclimated back to things and finishing this last week of school. So it's been a bit busy, but it's been a lot of fun. And then I just went to a baby shower last night for a family friend, so it's just been a lot.
Nice.
Holy
Been a lot
shit,
of fun.
dude.
Yeah,
Man's
You
been
have been
really
packing-
busy.
been running around a bit, so I haven't really been gaming a whole lot the past couple weeks.
Very busy.
But if
That's-
we're doing tonight, I'm down. But yeah, that's been this month or so.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, it's been a good
You
time.
drink
It's been
10
great.
people. You drink 10 people underneath the table. What the fuck?
I would well that maybe a bit. I would say at least genuinely, I drink enough to get 4 people drunk. Absolutely, 100%. I had like 2 AMFs, 2 Long Islands, and like 2 shots of coconut rum.
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't remember a whole lot after. Yeah. I mean, the bad thing was like the group that I was with, they were just ordering rounds. It was like my new like in-laws and my new cousins, so we were all celebrating. And I got to a point where I was like, I don't need like I am completely done. Like this is bad. And I turn around and one of my other cousins is just like handing me another AMF, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck, man. And so I'm like, there's no way. So I start babysitting it, like babysitting it, not even realizing what time
Just
it
looking
was.
at it.
Literally, and lights come on in the club, and I'm like, oh god, we have to leave. And the guy's like, hey, we don't waste liquor in here. And I'm like, oh god.
No.
Oh no.
So I had to,
So
I
you
had to
had to
chug-
finish it.
I had to chug like at least half of an AMF. Yeah. So I was.
At some point, it's like if someone buys you a drink, right? Someone
I
else
can't
buys
say
you a drink. It's like,
no.
nah, that's money. We gotta make it.
Yeah, you can't say no. So yeah, safe to say, I was done by the end of the night. Somehow, some way. Oh, and then I got up because the next morning I was like, shit, I had to return this bike at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up and it was 9, and I was like, oh no. So then I had to get up, still almost drunk, pretty much, and had to get a motorcycle down 6 levels of a parking garage around the corner back to the shop that I rented it from. Somehow I did it. And then went to go lay back down, and then I was like, I don't want to be miserable. So I got up. I don't know how. I got up, had some food, and then went on like a 5-mile hike with my brother and my sister-in-law, my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I got to sweat this shit out. I don't know
I mean,
how I did it, but
you
I
did.
So,
holy shit.
I would have fainted on the hike.
It was a lot.
But definitely, yeah, I was about to say you're going on an adventure and a half, to say the least.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was insane, but it was a lot of fun. It was a good time.
There you go.
Wow,
Good stuff.
Yeah. All right, I'm done yapping. That was that.
All right.
Jesus.
Yeah.
All right.
Good times though.
Kev, do you want to go or do you want me to go?
No, I'll go. Because, well, damn, I haven't done anything new, honestly. It just work.
Nice.
He's got the SpongeBob
work.
list. He's got go to work,
Hey,
go to work, go to work, go to work, go to
all
work.
the Dutch bro visits.
No, it's funny because I did go to Dutch Bros right now too before
Oh,
anything else, and I was getting Dutch Bros.
Yeah, Kevin's just got the go to work, 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 go to work.
Followed by Dutch Bros, Dutch Bros, Dutch Bros, Dutch Bros, Dutch Bros.
No, you have to
I mean,
insert
hey,
insert like on the side Dutch Bros run.
I go with Dutch Bros, Starbucks. Dutch Bros, Starbucks. I go like switch back and forth, back and forth.
God damn.
I swear.
I need my coffee.
I mean,
Yeah, well,
I mean, I get it, man.
At some point, you just start saying, "Oh, now I want naturally resourced bean coffee," and and it's an addiction at that point.
Like one of those crack kids be like, "I'll suck your dick."
I'll suck your dick for a
Eventually-
coffee. A little extra milk on top of it.
Sorry? What? I don't think any of us are going there.
No, I can't order.
I think Gavin and I are scared.
we need trusted adults. All right,
You are adults, though.
I don't feel like it.
Properly assessed, mentally stable adults, which we have none in very short supply.
There's none in this chat that are mentally stable. I can tell you that much.
We're in short spot.
Oh my god.
All right, and then Trev, round it out.
Well, while I'm talking about this, if I don't cut out, I'm going to perform a magic trick. But before I get to the magic trick, I will let you guys know that I have been kind of, it's been a rest week for me, just because I'm in between gigs. Technically, I've been going on auditions, but nothing's been sticking just because, everyone's going on auditions. So it's the season, 'tis the season. But I'm still doing that. I've been helping out at home recently. My nephew just finished summer school, so that was fun. And I got my mom off at an appointment this morning. And since then, it's just been me at home trying to conserve funds and not drive as much, which is ironic given what I'm currently doing. But at the same time, this is for a good purpose and for a good reason.
There we go.
Yeah. For gaming, I've been having a bit more time to game. I've been continuing for Ghost of Tsushima and a little side quest island that I was talking about last time.
Oh, Iki Island.
And back on the main. Yeah, exactly. And then that was fun. That was a fun little.
Uh-oh, I think we might have lost him.
Probably going through some freeway tunnels.
Yeah, probably. Well, there. Trev, I hope you didn't have like a full conversation because it just cut out.
You were.
Well,
I think he has to make a disappearing act until he.
Yeah, I think that's probably gonna be what's happening.
was that his magic trick?
I think so. Yeah. Oh, he's probably there already. We're watching an adventure right now from Josh's perspective.
Well, now this is silly. This is silly. I don't even have my backpack with me, which I brought my laptop with me and everything so I can actually talk properly.
Nice.
So I don't have to leave this.
There you go.
Hi.
And now there's Trevor's disappearing act.
Yes, sorry.
Voila.
I felt real quick. Sorry about that, everybody. Thank you for coming on this little
But to
journey
my
with me.
understanding, you were mostly playing a lot of Ghost of Tsushima still.
Yes, we've also been playing. I've been playing stuff on Josh's account or Josh's PS5 rather. Now I'm looking for said remote. Here we go. Because I can tell you right now exactly what I'm
I
saying.
saw you were. Have you been playing through Arkham Knight?
Yes.
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 So one of the games that has eluded me, and it's me completing it.
You know, I think I might need to continue my Arkham like playthroughs like soon because I know I still am because like I think before Lego Batman dropped I was on Arkham Origins just to get the experience of it, even though it's not a Rocksteady game, but I mean still just to play it. So
yeah, no, I mean it honestly it's still there's not many differences to it, honestly, in my opinion.
Yeah,
like it plays pretty similarly.
It plays pretty similarly to like City. It's like not that different.
I wish we could get a new Arkham style game or just a new Batman game.
Mhm.
I heard that there's one in development.
It's another VR game.
Yeah, that's the scary part. If it's another VR game,
which I heard the one that sounds already is actually.
Yeah,
I heard it's pretty good, but it's VR, so I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Man, I'm good.
What, you get to see the origin of Two-Face. What's wrong with that?
But why do I gotta have Pornhub goggles for it?
You don't have to have Pornhub. You just can't think of anything else to use with it.
The Telltale series is pretty cool.
I need to play through those Telltale games.
Yeah, I just watched Jetro's playthrough of the first.
I think I might. I low-key might go on a random like Telltale binge before. Because when does the Wolf Among Us 2 come out? Is that end of the year?
Is that this year?
Is that?
Is it? It's either the end of this year or it's sometime next year. I can't remember.
I imagine it's next year. I don't remember them saying it was this year, unless.
Because I know there's a remaster that's coming out, but I was like, I already have the original. I'm like, why do I need to play the remastered? So.
But anyways, that's what I've been up to, and it's been. We've been also playing Mouse PI for Hire.
Fuck yeah.
Which has been a fun time. It's just I'm not used to the Doom.
Yeah, neither am I.
First-person shooter, so we were like, we have to sit down with this one, and we haven't had a moment. So, but other than that, it's been whatever games I've been able to play briefly with you guys. So yeah, that's what I've been up to.
There you go. All right, and then I will go ahead and finish this one up. So if anyone has not watched, at least I think it was the last stream that I did this, but I actually finally played some Street Fighter 6 ranked, and yeah, I'm pretty much just prepping myself for start of next season when Yasmin comes out. And so far, I mean, I am playing like a top tier character, but hey, you know what? It's the god is too fucking cool. I don't know who else I would want to play though for ranked. Like at least a Got and Akuma is like my current like characters I want to play. Probably once Yasmin comes out, I'll at least try her out and then just see what happens from there. Because next month is already going to be so fucking busy with just fighting game stuff alone. Because we got.
I mean, fair.
Like, dude, you know what's correct? Like, how fast like July went. Later this week is we're getting Avatar, the fighting game, and I think it's on like Wednesday or Thursday, something like that.
Avatar.
Last Airbender.
Like a fighting game for Avatar.
Really?
You didn't see any of this? Like
I heard there's a new revamp of the series. That's all I really heard.
Well, yes, but we're also talking about a video game.
No, that I didn't hear about.
Come on, dog. We've been talking about this for weeks.
I was actually like telling Trev too, because Zahir's trailer dropped like sometime last week, and I'm like, I'm sorry, but this character looks so fucking cool. And he basically pulls up with the Red Lotus gang, and I'm just like, God damn, this is so fucking cool, dude.
The Red Lotus. Yeah. The Red Lotus was. Oh, you haven't seen Korra?
No.
So he hasn't seen Korra either. So he has no context for the Red Lotus.
Yeah. So, but I think I know Maximilian dude is having a stream later today, and I think it's gonna be happening probably during this podcast, where developers are going to be going to his place to show off some of Zahir, but they're also going to show off Ozai, Avatar State Aang, and either Berserker Korra or Nightmare Korra. I don't know what they're calling her. All I just know is that her hair is down and she's got glowing eyes. So whatever that is.
Is she blue?
I believe so.
Yeah, that's does anyone care about spoilers?
I really don't.
Nah.
Dude, Korra's like been out for a while now at this point, so
I know, right. I'm just double checking. Yeah, you need to watch it. It's when she reintegrates, or she like fully embodies the connection between her and, I believe the name of the spirit is Raba, which is the actual avatar of spirit. That's what's inside every single. So yeah, it's cool that they have that skin. That's a very OP version of her.
Okay, yeah, because I know the it's basically like 12 characters. 2 of them are just basically like a variation of like some of the characters, so it makes sense for them.
That makes sense, yeah.
But yeah, that's gonna be coming out later this week. I am definitely gonna be checking it out. Because I think what's gonna happen, because I think it drops on Thursday. What I'm probably gonna do is during the stream is I'm gonna probably play Avatar for a minute, probably go through the story mode and all that, and then if I still have the energy for it, I'm probably gonna try out the Marvel Tokon beta. All right, so let's talk about the just a quick lightning round before we get into some of the big topics. First things first, for anyone who has not kept up with one of the upcoming games for next year, Tides of Annihilation, it's pretty much just like one of the more big cinematic, probably a hack and slash style game. The main voice actress, Jennifer English, or for people who don't know, she is actually Mael in Expedition 33. She is stepping down from the role, unfortunately, just due to personal health concerns, so we wish her the best over there. I'm still probably going to play that game no matter what.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, man, that usually there's kind of like an ongoing joke too with Jennifer English, which is basically if you want to win Game of the Year, you have Jennifer English as part of your voice cast, because she was in Baldur's Gate as well as Shadowheart, I believe. So her, and then obviously Expedition 33 that I kept touting that last year for Game of the Year. So 2 Game of the Year nominations. Actually, not even nominations, just flat out wins.
That's fucking impressive.
Yeah. So fantastic voice actress, dude. Just fantastic, man.
I don't know much of her work, just because I haven't played those games, but like we're seeing those things. But I saw a little clip of her, and people were praising her. So she's doing something. Doing great.
And then this other little thing that popped up, well, it's more of me and Gavin are just kind of disappointed by the announcement of it, or what it eventually, we found out what it is, which is DCKO, which is, it is
Go, baby.
a mobile fucking fighting game using the DC IP, and it looks kind of like a sort of Invincible versus game. Ah, my God. Disappointing, man.
I mean, it looks kind of cool, but I don't know. I don't know what to think about it, honestly. They just announced it, right? Just today, like
they barely announced it. I just saw it this morning, so.
I mean, I don't think it rules out the opportunity for NRS to make a fully fledged fighting game with DC IP stuff, but
this is
I don't know. I'm wondering at where this kind of leaves them to do what they want to do.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we're still holding hope, right? That like sometime this year they announce something.
Yeah, TGA is still kind of like the last ditch effort for them to do something, I think. But
yeah,
we shall see. Especially with all these other fighting games coming out, like my excitement for them to do something new is just becoming less and less as time goes on, and as more other fighting games really interesting are getting announced. So they have to come out the gate swinging pretty hard for me to be interested in something that they're going to do, and that's coming from someone who is a massive NRS glazer. So we'll see.
Yeah, but I mean, we can hope right now that like NRS has something. Like, I just really hope that whatever they got cooking up back in that studio, man. I really hope that it competes. Because
Yeah.
NRS tends to be, unfortunately, like sometimes like looked as like the joke of the FGC at times, like especially Twitter. But you know, Twitter just hates everything, so just remember that.
Yeah. Well, they do.
But to kind of speak on Twitter's end, so anyone who hasn't seen, you know, obviously Sony made the announcement to stop producing physical media starting January 2028, and because Sony also owns Crunchyroll, well, they're practically just gonna nuke all of the physical media on Crunchyroll's storefronts. And
oh wow,
yeah, I was just like,
That's harsh.
that is very harsh. So now the fact, you know, and it's once again, I hate this shit, man. You know, and I'm like, I might have to follow Gavin's footsteps with like now just like shows and movies. Like I already have it with games over there, but now I might have to do it with shows and movies. And what sucks, the thing that sucks is that Amazon is currently like the most accessible one right now. So yeah. I mean, at least they have it, but you know, mom and pop shops still need to be a thing, man, because especially because of all this shit happening, I think that hopefully this gets a lot more, you know, foot traffic for them. And they don't really we are hoping they don't lose out to the digital storefronts. Because it's now been like, it's getting close to a month and people are still talking about no disc, no buy. Like, dude, like if you go on anything for Sony nowadays, just look at the comments, it's nothing but physical CDs and no disc, no buy. That now companies that are trying to push their games out to the PlayStation storefronts, they're getting frustrated with this because of Sony's stupid decision making. So it's completely valid, you know. You know, and they even like one of the indie devs actually has stated that as much as we understand the frustration of physical media, like they want to make like a physical game as well, they need to see how does it perform digitally first before they can make a move like that. So
right.
So hopefully, man, you know, I mean, I can only hope that Sony reverses the decision, but from what it sounds like, they are not budging whatsoever.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're going to backpedal on this, unfortunately.
And it sucks, man. It really does suck.
Oh well, big execs are going to do big exec things.
But at least what we know is that at least this game will actually get a physical release, and that is Marvel Tokon. So kind of wanted to save this section because this is one of the games that me and Gavin are definitely very excited for. I'm sure Kev and maybe Trevor, you know, you guys are interested in this game as well, especially because it's a new Marvel fighting game and it's actually being made by Arc System Works, of course. So it's definitely like almost like a spiritual successor to Dragon Ball FighterZ in a way.
Oh.
At least that's the best way I can kind of describe it. And, you know, fingers crossed that all the changes that they made for this game, it's actually like makes the game like really good, because I remember when me and Gav have played the betas, we're just like, we're kind of bored. It's just kind of whatever.
They didn't have enough characters.
Well, characters is one thing. It's also the gameplay too, because it's like it's literally just it's literally just mash buttons, win game, and it's just like this is not gonna last if it stays like this. And they took that to heart because now they made a lot of good changes. You know, we could try our best to go into as much detail as possible, but then this becomes a way too long podcast. So we're gonna at least talk about some of the information that has come out for the beta, which is starting on July 24th and is going all the way till July 26th. So, remember the joke that we actually made, Trev, that we're like, oh, they're just gonna let us play every character in the beta?
Yeah.
Well, it's 3/4 of the roster, so it's 15 characters, and I have a picture already up on Discord as well. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna name out the characters. So
Wait. Let me pull up the photo.
Yeah, go ahead and pull up the photo if you want to. And
All right, I'm ready.
all right, so I'll have the image also pulled up on the video version of this. But the characters that are going to be playable is Black Panther, Captain America, Iron Man, Wolverine, Storm, Magic, Ghost Rider, Doctor Doom, Magneto, Blade, Penny Parker, Spider-Man, Mrs. Marvel, Star-Lord, and Danger. And we get to pick 4 of them. So
That's crazy. I see. So who the fuck is Danger? Oh, Danger's the Danger Room.
yes,
That's right.
super deep cut
I want to
character.
be taken by storm.
You know, funny
what?
enough, they actually dropped the trailer for Storm's alternate outfit, which is the Uncanny X-Men Storm with the mohawk. So classic alternate. And I mean, all I'm gonna say is that like the characters that I'm at least on this roster right now that I'm looking at, this is what my team is gonna probably be looking like, at least for the start of the beta, which it's probably gonna be Blade, Magneto, Wolverine, and Penny. That's what at least what I'm thinking of doing for my teams. But as far as like the characters that are missing from this, and it's of course, well, 4 of them are pretty interesting. The 4 that are omitted from this roster is Deadpool, Loki, Green Goblin, Carnage, and Hulk. So,
Green Goblin.
So
These are also
at least-
playable characters.
well, they'll be in the main roster of the game once it releases. They're just not in the beta right now. So, right now, like I said, the way it's looking, at least like the 4 characters I'm going to be playing, probably day 1, Blade, Mag, Wolverine, Penny. That's at least what I'm looking at. Does anybody else want to have an input on who their team is going to be, at least on the beta?
Yeah, I was gonna say you're playing Mag because you can't play her in Rivals.
I mean, I barely play Mag and Rivals, so
That's why I said it.
hey, let's put it this way. The only character I can play in Rivals out of that team is quite literally just Penny, but because she's like brain dead easy.
Have you played her in the new season yet?
No.
I
just know that she got some wild ass buffs.
Yeah, she got a shield now.
Oh god.
Are all these characters in Rivals except for Danger?
So the only characters that are not in Rivals, looking at it, well, by technicality, because this is Shuri Black Panther, Ghost Rider is not in it, Doctor Doom is not in it, Miss Marvel's not in it, and obviously Danger. But everyone else has a Marvel Rivals, like, for, at least in the game. And then you could even say that sort of the same thing with like the other parts of the base roster, like Deadpool's in it, Loki's in it, and then Hulk's in it, of course, but Green Goblin and Carnage are not in Rivals. So
In Rivals.
Venom is, so in a way.
well, if we go by technicality, yeah, Carnage just
Sure,
basically
I guess.
seems to be like our Venom of the game for now. But does anybody have like an idea of what their team is going to look like when the beta drops, or just kind of winging it? So, what is your team looking like, Trev?
Yes. It was Ghost Rider.
Mm-hmm.
It was Wolverine. It was Spider-Man, and it was Iron Man.
All right.
No particular reason yet, just because I don't know exactly. I haven't been studying like the gameplay styles.
Yeah,
but if it's anything that I think of, I have 2 guys who could be in the air and 2 guys who could, 1 ranged and 1 bruiser.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I remember when Tokon's the previous beta, we finally had access to Ghost Rider and Spider-Man, and they were pretty solid characters.
Yeah. So that's true.
Because quite honestly, like I'm just looking at all the characters for a roster that's pretty small, considering that it's 20 characters for a 4v4 like tag fighting game. This is actually a pretty strong roster, like off rip.
I'd say so.
But
honestly, I think there's only one other person I would want, and that's Nightcrawler.
I think we all want Nightcrawler.
Yeah. Yeah, your
Yeah.
speaker's better. All right.
All right. But yeah, I think funny enough because that's what I think what me and Gab want for like DLC on this game is I said Nightcrawler, he said Cyclops, and honestly I wouldn't mind either or. It's just because obviously Cyclops has had representation in fighting games, but Nightcrawler has never had any. So I'm just saying, man, that would be a pretty cool idea. But speaking of DLC, if anybody has watched that trailer, the thing actually got teased during the trailer because you could just hear the Bronx accent, man. So I was just like, that's Thing. The Thing got teased, and San Diego Comic-Con is this weekend, and they said that they're going to be releasing more info. So that likely means we're going to be probably getting our first taste of what DLC is going to look like in the game. Probably a little tease of the Thing, like an actual like in-game model. So we shall see.
Dude, that would be...
But the good thing though about this game, in terms of features this beta is going to have, we have casual and ranked lobbies. We're going to have 3 chapters of episode mode for the Amazing Guardians, so we get an idea of how the single player content is going to be. Full-on training mode, and we also have local versus and offline CPU matches available as well. So it's practically a demo. That's the one thing I was noticing a lot of people say. This is just a demo. It's being called a beta, but it's really a demo for the game. And,
That's interesting.
And I mean, hey, dude, any way I can play like probably one of the more hyped fighting games that got me really interested, and we're playing Avatar. I mean, dude,
that would be. Dude, I'm interested to see how that game will blow up, Avatar.
Yeah, I really hope so, because I know the first major tournament, which is going to be CEO, that's later. That's like mid-August. It's like number 5 in terms of registrations, or like the most amount of entrants. Like it's a top 5, because I think it was like Street Fighter 6, Marvel Tokon, Guilty Gear, Tekken, and Avatar. My 4-2X KO got dropped to number 6.
Oh my god.
But then again, it's like, well, I understand why at least like it gets overshadowed by 2 fucking new releases, and it's gonna be the first majors for them. So I understand that.
Yeah, I guess you have a point.
But good thing too, if anybody does plan to play this beta anytime soon, it is available on PlayStation 5 and PC. You can preload the game. I believe it's like 2 hours before the actual launch. So I will definitely be doing that. I'm gonna probably try it on PC first before, like, I'll probably do it on both, but I want to see if I could do it on PC and stream without nuking it. So
that's admirable.
Admirable is one way to put it. But
yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much Marvel Tokon. It's gonna be later this week. Very exciting time, man. Very, very, very happy that this game is getting at least some form of good traction outside of PlayStation's BS, basically. You know, which again, I can go on and on about PSN bullshit, but I mean, I'm still like baffled at the fact that we have an Evo next year in Morocco, and that's the country that can't play Marvel.
Nice. That's a little mean. That's like going to their front door and be like, "Hey, look at this cool thing! Don't you? Please join our cool thing." Too bad your country won't allow it.
So, yeah.
Wow.
So, but hey,
Sorry,
like I said, physical release is coming out. So if PC doesn't work out for me and then I got to play it on PS5, I have to buy it physical, man. And you know what? If anything, it'll have value because it is a licensed product, and probably in a few years that might jump up in value. especially with physical media dying.
R.I.P. physical media. No, for real. Like, keep your physical media.
Yeah.
Everyone keep their physical media.
Please.
Shit.
No disc, no buy. That's what we believe in. Other thing. So that's pretty much just Sony's end. Oh, and I think I may as well mention this before we go to like our last topic, or kind of last topic. Well, we know what universe the Call of Duty movie is going to be set in, which is the Modern Warfare universe.
Yeah, that's.
I still don't know what to feel.
I mean, that storyline. Well, okay. Let me ask you this then. Well, what would you rather seen on big screen out of the storylines in the Call of Duty franchise? Modern Warfare, Black Ops, all of them.
I think Black Ops in general is a more interesting storyline, in my opinion. Just Treyarch's games as a whole. But I understand going with Modern Warfare first because it is the most digestible to make as a film. I mean, and at least, and both of those universes have their iconic characters too, so it completely makes sense.
Honestly, I was gonna say, like, do Black Ops leading on to a Modern Warfare kind of movie, because
Like,
just basically,
yeah, that would have been good.
yeah, because then it's like someone from Black Ops could be Ghost in a certain way.
Yeah, figure out a way to bring in Simon Royley. But I mean, that would have been a cool way to do it. But I mean, they already have their universe set, so all I could say is that as long as Ghost is really good in that film, I don't really have high hopes. It's just like, what are you really gonna do with this? So,
I mean, I get that. My God.
But speaking of Microsoft, so they actually recently just got hit. They just lost actually a legal lawsuit in Brazil after a account over there was hacked, and it resulted in a permanent suspension. The account pretty much had no access to any of the game's Microsoft files and even pictures of the owner's son as a baby. So, and because Brazil has pretty much just, they won the case because of pretty much, let's put it this way, they have better consumer rights compared to the US of A. They pretty much won. And account was restored within 15 days. Man was paid $400 in damages. And they actually got a quote from this man. And he said, "I sue their asses and won."
Damn. The law and the law won. No, he won, actually.
He won it, man. I was like, oh my God. That's crazy, though. And that should tell you right there what's kind of like scary about digital gaming. And, you know, we've said it before, you know, obviously with Microsoft and Xbox, it's already like kind of the scariest ones because they practically don't have any, like, they don't have the best of refund policies. Xbox, if anything, has a kind of better one. PlayStation, it's practically, oh, did you download it? All right, go fuck yourself then. And then Nintendo is Nintendo. They're doing their own thing. And then, of course, Steam is Steam. So we could praise Steam all we want here. But in regards to Microsoft, though, so because everything that's been happening with Microsoft, they need something. They need something to get back into the good graces in some way, shape, or form. So Bethesda, one of the studios that they actually own, they pretty much just came out with a fucking bombshell of an announcement of what their future projects are looking like. And we were having a pretty big discussion about this in our own private chat. And let's get it out of the gate. It is all right. It is officially confirmed that we are getting remakes for Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. They are in the works. Very excited for that, man. I'm like, oh, thank God that those are real. Another big one is that Obsidian, the studio that actually makes, that made Fallout New Vegas. They also made The Outer Worlds. They're back with Bethesda, and it looks like they're going to be working on some type of project. So very excited for that. Starfield is continuing, even though I know a lot of people say that it's kind of just okay, not their best work. But I guess it's good to know that they're at least still showing support for it. Production for season 3 of the Amazon show is in production, so I still need to watch season 2 for the Fallout show. And it looks like they're actually moving on from their Creation Engine 2, I guess it was, to now it's Creation Engine 3. So it looks like that's going to be their new engine going forward. That's in-house. And of course, the biggest ones is Fallout 5 is in pre-production right now, and it will not, and that's not going to be releasing until Elder Scrolls 6 is out, which they did confirm it's not dead, and it is on its way at some point. And you know what's crazy? And you know what's crazy is that the fact that Elder Scrolls 6, that announcement was 8 years ago. It's now the second longest, like most anticipated game since like GTA 6.
Yeah, the last Elder Scrolls was just iconic.
Yeah, Skyrim. Now full mod community and everything, man.
It's kind of same goes for that Fallout 4 experience when
it first came out. Yeah.
So I'm really excited. I really hope it's like, oh, okay, it's not going to be a 76. I'm not going to like, oh, am I going to gamble? You said you're going to like, you said they're like an in-house.
It's a new engine that's it's a new proprietary engine for them. Kind of like how like Capcom has their own proprietary engine with the RE engine. Basically, the Creation engine is for Bethesda.
Well, I just don't want my heart to be broken again. At some point, I really will buy Fallout 76 again.
Why?
Why? At some point, they have to work all the damn kinks out.
Supposedly, it is a better game, but it's just like, I'm just not interested personally.
I wouldn't mind having it. You know what I mean? I did buy it at one point, so I was like, all right.
And so they changed their licensing agreements.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. But anyway, yeah, it seems like, okay, we know where we made our mistakes. Here's Fallout 5. Enjoy. But I get it. There's a long line for that. So it's fine. But I think the one thing I said, thank God, we needed this. We needed this. Like, the fans are going to go nuts over Fallout 3 and the New Vegas not remake. Is it a remake? No, it's a, what's it called?
They are remakes. They're expected to be remakes. That's at least what they are.
Just amazing. It's nostalgia bomb everywhere. No pun intended.
But I think the only thing that I really just would hope, at least for these games, is one, I want to know what changes they're going to do, because I know there's definitely several game-breaking bugs, for sure. Because I think I remember in New Vegas, there is like an actual bug that will destroy a save file, supposedly. So that's like, if they get that fixed, obviously include all the DLC for the games, just build it into the package. That's good enough for me.
Yeah, man. You're gonna revive something, do it justice.
Give it everything. Give the whole package.
Exactly. Fulfill our dreams.
Now, I will say, though, because these are being classified as remakes, would you want them to figure out a way to integrate, like, a new story or maybe connect it to other games in some way? Or would you want them to be, like, their own thing?
I feel like because they've broken my heart, I'm hoping that they just make it look better, make it run smoother. You can do that. Great. Modernize it. Don't ruin it. Great. That's it. That's really it. I can't ask them to rush art anymore.
I mean, yeah, you can't say no. I agree. You don't want them to, because let's be real. Bethesda is always going to be known as the company that a smaller company does this thing they do, they get destroyed. But because it's Bethesda, they get the pass. And I think we're now at the point that everyone's not dealing with Bethesda's BS anymore. We need the bar of quality that they have to set themselves for is very high. And if they can reach that mark, then we're in good hands at Bethesda. But
yeah.
if we have another dud, or if we have an average game like Starfield, happen, then I don't know. I think that studio's in trouble. I think they're getting sold off at that point.
Oh man. Originality, man. It's going away. And everybody's just going for rubrics. It's cheaper.
Safe sequels, basically.
Ridiculous. See, like, I'm with Gavin on the whole, like, we need another Arkham game. But I know, and I've platinum multiple of these series, multiple games in the series. I know what they repeat throughout every game, and you just gotta stand out. You know what I mean? And it's hard. It's just hard. Because you don't want to ruin like what was good originally, and sometimes we just don't question what it is. And yeah, the stuff of nostalgia is worth so much when you like look back in a time capsule. But like, wow, you really have to believe in the moment to say, oh god, this game really is changing, and I'm gonna really or changing the game of the industry, and I'm gonna enjoy it through every atom of like art that this thing went through. And it's just like, wow. All right, now I get why it takes so long, because it's saturated. The whole market is just saturated.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I will give Bethesda
That's
this.
To end my comments, I think that's why it's looking a lot easier to switch to PC ideas right now. Because I don't know any of these games, but I've seen like clips of them, and I'm just like, oh, this looks a lot. This looks fun. This looks, I'm curious. And it doesn't cost an arm and a leg to play every other video game, like $60, $50, $30 even,
Yeah, like especially because like what you mentioned too with PC. And I mean in a way it sort of alludes to like the question that I have for the pod in comments, but we'll get to that later. Especially like with like PC games, now they're pretty much a lot of those like more viral games like Mecha Chameleon, for example.
Came out with one of our favorite YouTube shows, freaking The Big Les Show. It's like a running. I don't know what to call it. It's a third-person shooter. Like it's weird. It's like open world. I thought it was a battle royale. It's not. It's just weird.
Did you send this to me? Because I feel
interesting.
like you sent me something like that.
Yes, and I'm just like, yo, is this real? And you're just saying that, right? Like, I don't get those reactions anymore. Just talking about console games, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, oh, something new every 2 seconds, and it's on PC. It's like, oh,
yeah. So, and I mean, nowadays, I mean, let's just put it this way: like, a lot of the games on PC, like, they're very accessible. Like, dude, all the like friend swap games that people constantly complain about, I mean, they're like under $10, dude, on average. So can you really be mad if you spent like, let's just say like $8 on a fun game on a Friday night? Can you really say you're mad?
Forever? And I hate to be a contrarian towards the other opinion of like, oh, physical media, but it's like, yeah, you have that right then and there. Like you don't.
Yeah, I mean,
The convenience of like $60 versus $10 is stupendous.
I mean, let's just talk about that for a second. If we're going to talk about the price of, certain games, like especially like AAA games. I mean, let's get it out the gate. Like let's just say any God of War Ragnarok. There's still Sony is. I don't know if it's on sale right now, but Sony just sells that game at $70 digitally. But on physical, pretty much every place has it. They dropped the price to like $40. That's an easier price to stomach for a game like that. Not everyone has $60, $70, just in their pocket. So
right.
You got to be very selective on stuff like that. So and I mean, like even for me, like I'm kind of trying to be a bit selective, even though, like at least like this month in terms of games that I'm interested in. Right now it's going to be Avatar, and then next month it's going to be Marvel Tokon, and then come like September time, I'm going to be probably playing Onimusha first when that drops on September 4th. I'll probably pick up Wolverine. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to play it day one because I'm going to be having a personal event coming up, which is just a vacation. So depending on where I am in that vacation, of course, we'll see. But
yeah,
still, nonetheless, we have to be very like careful about the games that we're interested in. Like, I would have said Halo would have been the other one that I was interested in because I forgot about that game and it comes out like in 8 days. But the problem is for me is I would have bought it physical, but the problem is that it has the stupid internet required sticker. So it's not really a physical copy that I want.
Oof. It just has a piece of paper.
I mean, I was actually going to mention this to you too, Josh. Like the problem with the, like even like 007 First Light, I would have bought that physically because I know that's probably going to be gone because of a licensing reason. But it has the same thing. So I'm like, what am I going to do? I'm just holding like plastic.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's so hard to argue with like waste. Does that make sense?
Well, here's my way of like, I wouldn't call it an argument. It's also called, at least, we're not, I think there was a post I saw, like, we're not 6-year-old Neanderthals just like throwing a disc around.
Just like, even if someone else buys it, they're just going to display it or at least just put it on a shelf. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird. I'm in a huge debate about myself. I'm like, I'm all for like evolution and all that, but like, yeah, it's a hard argument. Like, why keep the case? Like, the only thing I would say is worth is like deluxe edition things. You know what I mean? Like the mouse detective one.
Yeah, the vinyl.
You get the damn vinyl. You know what I mean? Like that. Now that's because I can use the vinyl. I can make what is it called? I can make lo-fi music off of it. You know what I mean? Like it. That seems worth it. But if it's just a game where I can like have the same data stored somewhere else, and I have all the extra space. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's just. I'm a big nostalgia guy, so I see what you mean. I don't know. If you're gonna make it that price, then make it more functional, I guess. I don't know.
It just, if we can have a way to go back to how like games were back then, when you actually had disc, manual, maybe a little extra goodie like here and there, because I mean, like, dude, like
what is it? Red Dead Redemption, all of the GTA series
had a map.
Famously had a map, yeah.
And now GTA 6 is like the biggest fuck you of a physical release because they confirmed code in a box.
I mean,
that's insane, man.
I can see where all right, it's not just the code in the box. They'll give you a map. You know what I mean? Or like they'll give you the extra stuff.
That's if they give a fucking map.
Yeah. Well, you see, and we're just there. It's like, why waste paper?
They're $1 billion company. They can.
It's gonna give you a code to download a digital.
like
In-game.
a digital. Yes. Like, why the fuck are you gonna do a physical? Why even do like a midnight release? It like makes no sense.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that. Like, why even bother?
So it's like, it's just basically like you're just wasting time at that point. It's like, and that's what we're always, this is gonna probably be the constant argument we're always gonna have on well, not even argument, it's just a discussion, really.
Yeah.
With just how gaming is, like, now console gaming is not gonna be the way it is. Like, the fact that this generation is going to be the last generation of like physical media outside of if you move over to the Switch, they're still doing it. Trevor and I mentioned it like a few podcasts ago, it's kind of not the best, but it's a middle ground.
Yeah. It's at least giving us something, but it's not like
the whole enchilada.
Well, because they're still like restricting us. They're not letting us mod games or consoles or anything like that.
That's when gaming for everybody was so peak. I own an Xbox. Oh, I own a PS, whatever. And they all jailbroke their shit so they could mod whatever, or they messed with their PC with their console, so they had their mods. So it's like,
or like an emulator or something. Like,
there you go.
Like
yeah.
they already are making like a PS5 emulator is out allegedly.
God, that's crazy.
The hell? Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's why my girlfriend still has a Vita, because she has a modded Vita and she can play anything she wants.
There you go.
That's so cool.
I still have a Game Sphere.
Classic.
I'm sorry?
The Game Sphere, Gavin.
Did you get
It's
your hands on one of
spherical.
those? It's spherical.
It's
the dumbest, best thing I've ever heard.
I think that's still the funniest thing that we've now mentioned like twice now on the last 2 episodes. But yeah, I mean, one can only hope right now, because the only way we could really go at Sony for their decision right now is literally just buy physical media, don't participate in the current summer sale right now, and I'm not gonna pretend that like I'm like my word is gospel, because like they got everybody with the fucking Call of Duty ports. Granted, it's the only good Call of Duties like out right now.
Rockstar essentially has me in a chokehold.
No, Rockstar has always had you in the chokehold.
It's
and now Rockstar is actually being targeted because of fucking no physical fucking discs for fucking GTA 6.
Because a reminder, they were the start of this fucking snowball effect. Like, think about the timing of it. We had GTA 6 get announced. Yeah. We heard the price. We heard the contents of
Facebook before Facebook was Facebook right now.
So it's like, I don't know, man. And like I said, I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna day one GTA 6. I do plan to get it down the line. I just don't know when.
I'm scared too, Jeremy. Like, you got me fucked up when you said that. Like, I don't think it's going to be a 76. I don't think it's going to be a 76.
No. I will say this. I'm not going to say that GTA 6 is not going to be a bad game. At least I hope. As long as it doesn't... as long as it doesn't get cyberpunked, I expect the game to be of high quality.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
take
please,
time.
Please, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't mind waiting another year. I'll buy the deluxe edition.
How dare you? You're not speaking. He does not speak for all of us. He does.
It's hard for me to imagine living in a world where GTA 6 just simply is not a generational video game and nothing. Like, it's possible, but it's hard for me to imagine that that's not going to be the case.
Right?
Yeah,
I feel like I don't know, man. I feel like because so many people want it to be, it'll be it by default, but not because it earned it, because people wanted it.
Here's the thing, though.
I do think it's impossible to live up to everyone's standards. I do.
Yeah,
because the game
makes it very exciting for me.
Yeah, and that game is practically, in a way, it's sort of the boogeyman of like everything, because it's gonna have such a cultural impact on just the world as a whole. Like, there's a store that even is not going to be open because of GTA 6.
I I feel like it's either going to be like the greatest piece of media that you can interact with on that scale ever, or just like incredibly disappointing. And there's no, it can't just be mid. Like it's either going to be
I'm brave.
super disappointing or like the greatest.
No, over mid instead
It's
of
going to
just
be so.
you know.
I've been doing a lot of this Jurassic Park deep diving, and it's so fascinating how the more I look into Jurassic Park as like especially the first movie, it serves as like this weird like inciting incident for the advancement of technology as we know it. Like without Jurassic Park, there is so many developments in technology.
Oh, he cut off. Oh, there you go.
Hello, I did. Oh,
it cut off for a second
because of how because of how groundbreaking the technology was at that time, and everyone was like, "Oh shit, things are just going to be different. Like things will never be the same now that we have this technology." I feel like GTA could potentially be another one of those turning points in just like media history, where like, "Oh, this should exist now. Now nothing is going to be the same." Right?
It's gonna be. It's gonna be
that has the potential to happen.
It's gonna be the Shrek competition. God, literally, it's going to be the Shrek competition of Disney. It's like, oh shit, hold up, they did what? And they did.
Yeah, it's gonna be another Jurassic Park. Like it could be.
So, and I mean
that's
but it could also be another Cyberpunk 2077. So I don't know. It's scary. It's also very fascinating.
Here's the funniest thing, because like, you know, I always like joke around saying, you know, the ball and gun gamers are just stupid. Let's just call it as it is. I'm not beating the bush around that. It would be the funniest thing. What, ball and gun gamers?
Bros jork in the bush. What'd you say?
No, beating around the bush.
I voted.
So you can't beat your meat around the bush, Jay.
Damn. But
anyway,
but the funniest thing that I think could happen is GTA 6 comes out and it's just a 7 out of 10 game, or it's even an 8. Do you think the ball and gun gamers would fucking lose it?
Yeah, because I mean, there's a massive, and dare I say, probably the vast majority of people who will be purchasing GTA 6 are people who have been waiting for it since GTA 5, more or less, or have been waiting to purchase a PS5 for this moment. So if it's anything less than an absolute top tier generational masterpiece, then it's a failure in their eyes. And so yeah, they are going to lose their shit. It's probably the only thing. It's probably the only thing they've been looking forward to in the past decade.
Yeah.
So yeah, at least from a video game standpoint, and not even maybe a video game standpoint, but any like media standpoint for a lot of people in general. So yeah, if it flops in any aspect, then yeah,
I mean,
that could be a travesty in their individual.
Here's the best way I can look at it. It's going to be a financial success, no matter fucking way. You know, no matter how you cut it.
Yeah,
it's a financial success off rip.
GTA is just a money printing franchise.
Yep. It is going to be
no matter
the money.
how good or bad it is.
Yeah. And at that point, whether it's considered, you know, like we said, it's either generational or it's cyberpunk or it's average, it's going to make money. Rockstar is going to figure out a way to make it work. And that's what that's how we can view it. Now,
I mean, I just, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, I don't really got like much to say, like, you know, other than like, there's no way that the only way this game is like really quote unquote a failure is like, you know, like what I said, the game's just above average at best.
I feel like a decade worth of work. I mean,
yeah,
that's a lot, and I'm fully rooting for it, and I do have faith that this will definitely revolutionize culture for the better.
We'll see. I think right? I think regardless, things just won't be the same after GTA 6 comes out.
Yeah.
And it's like I said, it's hard to think of that we'll be in a world where it isn't just like insane and just like media shifting in the
We're
space
we're
because
talking about this like watching another moon landing. It's that bad.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
It
kind of
basically
is.
is, dude.
It
That's just what it
basically is
is.
because, like, when you think of the leap in terms of basically every conceivable aspect, and leap from GTA 5 to Red Dead 2, and you think of
Josh?
what that would look like from Red Dead 2 to GTA 6, like, kind of insane what the potential for this
Think
game
about it
to
like
be.
this. I ran into a guy who is natively from India, who grew up in Scotland, going to university in Scotland, and he says that his favorite of all time video game is GTA 5.
And
And
yeah, for a lot of people, yeah.
For a lot of, I mean, you're talking about a sequel that you said is, I mean, yeah, come on. This is, I think you're right. I think you are right.
Crazy to me.
That's not surprising. To me, that's not surprising. That's an opinion because I mean, it just isn't. It's just for a lot of people that's not surprising. That's not like a crazy hot take that someone would have.
No, right. That in and of itself is crazy.
Granted, I'll just say this: as much as I have feelings as I has about this, and as much as I'm kind of hyping this, I could, especially in the landscape that we're in with everything that's coming out, with what I'm excited for in media, I would be fine existing in a world where GTA 6 gets canceled. I'd be okay with that. Like I would. I wouldn't. It wouldn't be I'd be disappointed more so because of the implications of what a GTA 6 could, like I said, could be and could mean for media and for interactive media and just for like entertainment going forward.
Oh,
But in my personal space, I would be fine with it not existing. But I want it to exist. I want it to exist more so for the implications and the impact that it could have on the culture, more so than I just want to play, right?
yeah.
I care more about that than just my personal want. So that's why I want it to exist more so than anything. Like I don't care that it's something that I get to experience. I just want it to exist to see what kind of changes and rifts it causes in not only the video game space but just the media space in general, and where we go as a society and as a culture because of its existence and the implications that it might have for future media. It's just very exciting to think about what it could do. So we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just its existence excites me.
Literally.
Yeah. And I mean, let's put it this way, like, even though, you know, GTA 6 is for more of the casuals, you know, for us as well, you know, there is other games that, you know, have had an impact on like other games, like more specifically, you know, yeah, sure, GTA 6 is around the corner, but we've been excited for other games as well. Like, I mean, dude, we could go on a list of games that came out this year. Like, you know what's crazy is the fact that Capcom is probably going to go 4 for 4 this year with their games.
That's nuts, man.
Which is, you know, their Monster Hunter game did pretty well. It was pretty successful, like an 89 on Metacritic. Resident Evil Requiem, not my favorite game, you know, over time, but I think it's still a fun game to play. And then we had Pragmata, which is a
product.
You know, like, dude, Pragmata was a product that we did not know was even going to come out like years ago. And then it drops this year. Yeah, I was up there as one of the non-believers. And then it's like, wait, it's real. And it's really good. And it's currently like me and Gavin's game of the year. Or, well, actually, I don't know. Is it still your game of the year, Gav?
It's up there with as a contender. I would still, for me, it was between that and
Soros.
Oh my god. Yes, yeah. I can't believe I forgot. I haven't played it in so long. But yeah, no, it's up there for sure. Like it's a fantastic experience. It's so well polished. I could go on and on, but yeah, fantastic experience.
Yeah, and then now with Onimusha, you know, coming in September, and it got pushed up to September 4th.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man, Capcom is at least for me, they're still one of the best companies out there in terms of just gaming as a whole.
Oh yeah, so, they're kind of like renaissance lately has been insane from the past few years.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So
we don't talk about Exoprimal.
Yeah, we don't talk about that one. but I think that's really all. My God, you know, we could keep going on this conversation, but you know, we don't want to take everyone's time. So, does anybody want to drop a final, you know, quick note before we move to the question for the pod and comments?
I was just going to say, speaking of Jurassic Park, I am now more excited for the Isle than I ever been. Jurassic Park Survival now, since we actually have a release date for that game.
Oh, we have an actual release now?
The game looks more of what I want out. Well, for the Isle, that game looks more of what I want out of the Jurassic Park game than Jurassic Park. So we'll see.
That's right.
Josh, Trev, or Kevin, do you guys got anything you want to add before we move to the question?
Yeah. Yeah, just, I am here waiting ever so patiently. As an artist, please take your time. We'll get there. 'Cause I'm waiting ever so patiently in my imaginary line for that video game and Hogwarts Legacy 2.
Here you go.
You'll get it. They made enough money.
Lacking the first one, I need that second one. I'm sorry.
All right. Trev, do you have anything you want to add before we move on?
Don't buy digital games.
Buy it physically.
Well, that might be impossible.
Well,
buy physical shit.
Okay, don't buy digital games on PlayStation or Xbox
or Valve or
Steam only has digital. Good luck with that.
Ah, shit. So don't buy Valve. Overpriced anyways. Sorry.
Well, not the Steam machine. If you have a PC, then
Steam machine. Steam machine.
No.
All right. All right. Let's go ahead and we're just gonna drop this the question for the pod in comments. Anybody who wants to participate in this, you know, you could go ahead and drop your thoughts in the comment section down below. But obviously, with the next console generation coming out, pretty much most likely next year, if allegedly the PlayStation 6 is going to be a thing, let's just assume. Is anybody going to be buying any of the like next generation consoles? You know, whether it's a PS6, whatever Project Helix is, or just buy a Switch 2. Is anybody going to be doing that, or are y'all just going to make the jump to PC?
I might just jump to PC. Agreed. Well, do you see yourself buying something right now? Or would you rather, like...
The only thing I would buy would probably be a Switch 2.
The only thing I'm trying to buy is more controllers for these consoles.
Actually, no. Like that. I would love to buy a Wi-Fi extender.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah. Anyways.
Because, like, I don't know. Do I really have to say to myself, or am I asking myself, am I that bored that I need something new? Or whatever I have right now is doing it for me. And right now it's doing it for me.
Yeah.
So,
like,
but I know PC is, again, one of these next step global changes that, at least right now, I know we're not ready for, but maybe when everyone financially is doing a lot better, but hey, but it is what it is.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, it's you know, I already can speak on the fact that like I think by the time like next year rolls around, I'm definitely probably gonna be like more all in on PC. I hopefully, you know, we'll have upgrades and everything like set up, or I even might be psychotic enough if I just randomly decide to sell my PS5 finally. And I just say, screw it, use money for a second PC. And
that's
just
insane, though.
That is, and mind you, that is an insane idea. It's a bit much. So,
but you're right, though. Like, you could get your money now and wait for that PS6 to come out, and all of your data is stored.
I don't trust them with the licenses, you know.
Ugh.
But the other idea, though, could be, like, let's assume that Project Helix finally gets announced. We finally know what it is. And if it's true that it's not just, it's both a PC and it's has some console features to it, it might be pretty enticing, especially if they have free online. I'm just saying, man.
Yeah. What is this Helix thing?
I mean,
Huh?
it's pretty much supposed to be like their version of a Steam machine. The only problem is the price is probably gonna be expensive. That's gonna be the biggest
And
like concern.
That's Sony's,
This is Xbox.
Xbox, Microsoft.
So
You'd have to you would essentially have to outbeat the Xbox.
you know, and for all we know, like it's probably gonna be, it could be like a technological marvel, but if it doesn't have games, then it's not fucking worth it.
Wasn't there a time where that was like a thing? Like Xbox is dead.
Oh, it's been like that for years,
Okay. Well,
and it's still kind of like there's, you know, the horizon there. It's kind of in a weird spot, you know. Just call it as it is. Like Xbox is in a really weird spot to be in right now because they either could do something really good or do something really bad, and we don't know which one it is. So that's just how I view it. Yeah. Do you have any?
well,
Yeah. Do you have any input on this little question?
I mean, for me, nothing really excites me about a new Xbox or a new PlayStation. I mean, in general, like new console in general, anyway. Just because I know everything's going to be way too expensive, and for me personally, not really justifiable in its affordability. And we can only do in terms of where technology is so much more than the previous iterations. Like the jump between like the PS4 and the PS4 Pro is so much. There's a much larger gap between like the PS5 and the PS5 Pro, and then what do we look at when we see the PS5 Pro versus the PS6? Like how much better of a console is it going to be? Because it's like, well, if it's not that much better of a console than what we already have, then how do you justify the price tag? And if it is that much better, then the price tag is going to be outrageous. So to me, none of it just makes sense, unless there's games that are be coming out in the next generation of consoles that are just like literally unplayable on my PS5, then I don't really see a reason for me personally to be upgrading. I mean, I honestly, I was thinking that this was going to be like my last major generation of like buy. I got a Switch OLED and I have a PS5. I still have working GameCubes and 64s and a Wii. Like I don't feel like I need to have another brand new console. An
at this
investment
point,
in a PC, yeah, an investment in a PC would be the only thing I would even remotely consider. But even then, I don't know because I'm just not super savvy with setting up stuff to run with PC. But
I mean,
um,
YouTube exists. That's all I
my
could really say.
yeah, that's fair.
with
My
that
biggest
amount
thing,
of like console inventory, I feel like if
yeah,
all of us had that inventory, we could each individually open up our own arcades. Like
sure,
it's
yeah, probably.
insane.
There you go.
Open it
Yeah,
up.
But
exactly.
That's for me.
my biggest thing was that I'd probably end up like you, Jay, probably end up selling my PS5 at some point. And what I would want to actually invest into is a really good 4K player. Because if I'm not going to be gaming, I still want to have something obviously to watch all my physical media on. And I have a TV that's compatible with a lot of the really high-end 4K players. That would be my biggest thing. Take that money and invest it in I think Sony and who are the two big dogs in 4K? I think
Samsung.
Sony.
LG.
So I think it may have been LG. I think it's Sony and
It's
oh
not
man,
Samsung.
I'm gonna do a real
It's
quick. I don't
Samsung.
think it is.
No, it's
It's not Samsung.
I know. It's
Definitely not Samsung.
is it? Yeah,
uh,
when you said LG, right?
It's Samsung.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the specific 4K players. It's Sony and Panasonic. Yeah,
Oh, for the players. Gotcha.
yeah. Sony and Panasonic make some really good 4K players. So that's what I would want to do. In my head, if I sell it, is invest in something like that. Just so I can keep all my physical media thing and play, especially some of the higher 4K that I have. But yeah, nothing genuinely exciting
Yeah.
because nothing's going to be affordable. It's going to be so
Here's
expensive.
the other way I
The
can
leap. Mm.
The only other way I can really like view it is like, you know, now the secondhand market's gonna be definitely gonna be inflated, probably like within the next few years, like, you know, considering just gaming as a whole. So Facebook Marketplace is a really good spot to at least I usually reference. So
yeah, I love Facebook Marketplace for especially like for automotive stuff. I'd love it.
there you go.
But yeah, everything's going to be so overpriced. Everything's going to the gap between performance is not going to be justifiable. Like it to me right now, it doesn't make sense, especially in like the. I mean, I don't really want to get into like the whole socio-economic landscape of things. Everything's just going to be ridiculous. So I don't really see that as a priority for me right now.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. Okay, so I think that's gonna about wrap it up for this podcast episode 59 of the Off the Top podcast, the most unprofessional professional podcast in the YouTube space, hosted by RDYRMND. And I'd like to thank all of our guests here for participating in this one. I guess we'll just go ahead and we'll let it rip. Whoever wants to go first, where can everyone find you guys?
Under a rock.
On the moon, man.
Yeah. No, honestly, Instagram, PJ_DYNO. Shout us out. And then look up this man at the handle.
RDYRMND, which is read your mind with no vowels, just consonants. Ready Raymond.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm embracing this joke at this point.
I embrace
thank God
so
you
good.
did. Thank God you do. And then
shout out Quinn. God damn it.
And then Kevin, where can everyone find you, sir?
They could find me in the deep depth of hell.
No.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
All right.
All right.
I was expecting like you find me in the
Edgelord.
deep blue sea. And I'm like, oh, that's
You could see me in Fortnite.
Yeah, he got added to Fortnite.
Yeah, he's got his
I got
icon
added to
skin. It's
Fortnite.
in the works.
the ULT demon.
Yep.
This man.
Yeah.
No, but you guys could catch me on Ultdemon on Twitch.
when
We'll
we
start
when we
streaming
getting that
soon.
first stream, man? When are we getting that first one?
When I get laid.
Well, then this should have been a while ago, buddy. We're due.
We should actually be tonight.
Hey,
Oh, there,
nice.
hey, there you go.
Mazel
Hey,
tov.
there you go.
There
If
you
he's
go. Wait a minute,
guys,
wait a
if he's
minute.
streaming, if Kevin is streaming tonight, I'll be sure to leave his Twitch in the description. So there you go. And
Grab
you can
the champagne bottle and ready to break her off.
and we'll put Jeremy's OnlyFans for his feet pics.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Well,
right.
you should catch mine and Jeremy's sex tape on there. Why? How you think I got laid?
Nice.
All right. And I am your host, RDYRMND. You can follow me on Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and Twitter. Just me staring at the toxic cesspool that it is. You know, but every sometimes on Thursdays, but every Friday night we always stream on YouTube and Twitch, and we're in a very, I will admit, even though we were kind of a little Debbie Downer on the tail end of this podcast, good time to be a fighting game fan though. So you can catch me on Avatar Legends and the Marvel Tokon beta. All right, but that's gonna do it. Thank you guys for watching or listening to this podcast, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.
Off the Top podcast.